Have a good show. Are we on?
Yeah, you're on.
All right. Welcome to the Headwaters Science Center 3:30 show. I'm Spencer Potter, and today I'm going to be kind of going through what is going on with water. Why is water the way it is? What are some characteristics of water? So right away, let's just make some observations, right? I have a piece of cut up coffee filter and a regular washable marker. And I'm going to put a small dot on the bottom of this strip so it will look just like that. I'm going to insert it into my beaker, and I'm going to put it down just low enough where the water is going to be touching just the tip of the... Oh no. All right, don't worry. We have more if you mess up. All right, retry that. Try it again. All right, putting it in, and remember, just put it just so the tip is in the water, and then we're gonna see what happens to this. All right, so in the first few seconds of it being in the water, it seems like it's almost sucking up water. Almost. It seems like the water level is kind of going up and up. You can see it kind of disturbing that dot, changing the shape and form of the dot. All right. Let's think about why is that? Why is that happening? And you can continue to make observations on that. I have one prepared for you that I have set out. This one, I did the exact same process with it, except for I let it sit for maybe 15 minutes. So you can see that there is no more dot on this paper. And you can see that water traveled all the way up to almost the top of the beaker. Let's think about why that is. You probably can push it back now. Like the camera. There you go. Yeah. All right. So let's look at what shape is a water molecule. A water molecule is a asymmetrical polar molecule. Polar molecule is something that has designated regions of positivity and negativity. All right. So the water molecule H2O, right, has two hydrogens, which are positive, and then one negative, which is an oxygen, right? So the two hydrogens hang out together on one side of the molecule. That's giving it a designated positive side, and then there's a designated positive side, positive and negative side. And just like magnets, opposites attract, right? Same thing is happening in those molecules. Positive and negatives attract and pull them together. So a good way to show that is seeing how many drops you can put on a penny. And when water is pulling on water, we call that cohesion. When water molecules are forming hydrogen bonds between other water molecules, called cohesion. We call that term cohesion. So Can you see that on the camera? Yeah, maybe if you get a little bit of a side view, maybe you'll be able to see. But if you do this at home, you'll be able to see that you can fit quite a bit of water on top of this penny. More than the surface area, I don't know, should seem like it should allow, right? That is because the force between the water molecules is greater than the forces that are being pulled down by gravity or the penny. Yeah? Let's see how many we can get on there. You can almost see that it's over, the water is hanging over the rims of the penny. Oh, there you go. But you could see that you could fit a lot of water onto that little penny. So there's all those hydrogen bonds holding those water molecules together creates what we call a surface tension, right? That because of their attractiveness to each other, they're able to form a sort of tension and keep everything together. Another good way to look at water's polarity and attractiveness to each other is take out a piece of wax paper, and put a few drops on it. And let's see how does that interact with the wax paper. So, we've said that water is a polar molecule, right? Polar molecules dissolve other polar molecules, typically, right? This wax paper does not seem to be like it's polar. Does not seem like it's polar because the water doesn't seem like it wants anything to do with it, right? It looks like it's freely moving. It's not sticking, and you can even drag water around just by connecting to it, just by having more water closer to it. So cohesion having effect right here on this wax paper. Why is it not? But that doesn't explain how the water is getting all the way to the top, right? We didn't. Okay, water sticks to water, right? But this isn't water. This is a paper. How does that work? Okay. Like we said earlier, polar molecules like to stick to other polar molecules, right? And since water is a polar molecule, it is able to make more hydrogen bonds with the molecules within that coffee filter, all right? And there's a term that we use, and it's called adhesion. Adhesion is when a molecule sticks to a non-like molecule. So like a water molecule is sticking to a coffee filter molecule. Okay? And so it's able to stick to all those molecules. And then at the same time, it's also pulling up more water because water likes to be around water, right? It is attracted to water, more water, right? So it's pulling up water as it's also forming bonds with the coffee filter. So when cohesion and adhesion come together in this particular experiment or investigation, we typically call this a capillary action. Water is moving without any specific energy applied to it. We do not heat it up. It's not There's no difference in pressure changes. This is simply the water molecules being attracted to other polar molecules. And that is basically what I have here today for you. If you would like to come down and watch one of our 3:30 shows in person, come on down. We do these every day at 3:30, like we've been doing for the past few months. I think we'll continue doing them at 3:30 every day. Our hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Oh, 9:30, Monday through Saturday. And on Sunday, stop in after lunch at 1 to 5, from 1 to 5 on Sunday. Thank you. I'll see you guys.